Of rod and cone and drum and cilia, that great spotlight of the sun sweeping across white sands, making everyone and therefore no one a star. Come inside and meet the prologue. It's dark inside the prologue, dark and welcoming. The prologue, whatever is to come, she welcomes you absolutely, accepts you unconditionally, receives you graciously, providing all that is necessary to endure the rest. The prologue is patient. She has been told often that she's wholly unnecessary, a growth upon the story that the wise doctor must cut off. This does not trouble the prologue. She was fashionable when plays still began with sacrifices, and if you catch her in her cups, she will tell you that any show that doesn't begin with a brace of heifers burning front and center still strikes her as a rather tawdry affair. This is a story about seeing. It's a story about being seen. Look down, across the stage of your skin, the graceful proscenium of your clavicle, your shoulder, the long bones of your arms, the apron of your gentle belly, the skein of your skull, where all gods and machines hide away, awaiting their cues, clinking and puffing in their cases, smoke and longing. The touch of images alters you. It must. It cannot help but. More than alter you, these pictures, these maps of illumination enter you. You feel them, though they cannot be felt. You shiver, though there is no cold. You take them inside of you, though they asked no permission. It feels like a breath spent long ago, arriving only now.
Cue second woman entrance. Hi. Take this from Catherine. You did this already?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna try and do it together. Okay, well I guess you did the prologue and now I'm here, so we can start the real party.
Let's get it started.
Okay. Are you getting comfortable then?
Getting comfortable. I have a lot of shit to talk about tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, if we're comfortable. Hopefully you guys are comfortable too.
Feel free to take your shoes off.
Put your hair up.
Put your hair up.
Yeah.
Pick your wedgie.
Front or back, I guess.
They both happen. And without further ado, survival skills.
When I was a kid, my mom would hear me sneak out into the kitchen in the middle of the night, and she'd come out and say, "What are you doing? Who are you talking to? What are you hiding?" And I would say, "What are you talking about? I was just grabbing a cup of water." Dear God of gluttony, Behind my back was a piece of garlic bread I shouldn't be eating and a Diet Pepsi that I shouldn't have been drinking. Forgive me.
I would live in the country. I like animals more than people, and I like to move a little bit slower. You know, Jesus didn't kick it with the cultured when he can help it. I take your name in vain. Forgive me.
Dear God, I know it's an abomination of your gifts to pleasure oneself with an electrical device. And I must say, I have strayed down this path before, more than once, like a couple times this week. Honestly, I did earlier today, and I probably will right after the show, so forgive me in advance.
I like a clean house, but my closet baffles me the way a clitoris stumps most men. Forgive me.
Father, I have seen more penises than church services. And this whole premarital sex thing, you didn't mean that, right? Lord.
Dear God, 5th grade math is still hard. I pretend to know what's going on, and my students call me out. I too get discouraged and give up too easily. Forgive me.
Holy Father, I know that it is part of my duty as a wife to keep the home clean, but if my husband expects me to do the dishes, he better buy some paper plates.
It's been a long time since my last confession. I'm not even Catholic. I've been to a lot of churches though. And, well, I make plans and I don't follow through. I pull piles out in the open and leave them to trip over. My heart doesn't have anything to say to me more and more often. I wish I hadn't been so mean. Forgive me.
Father, I know it is a commandment not to worship anybody but God, but have you met my dogs?
I'm stuck in a rut, a glut. Every day I've made myself sick from eating sweets since returning from Japan. Oh, pancakes with butter and syrup, heat and eat donuts, cheesecake squares. My belly is a rock of sugar and caffeine. All I can think about is ice cream. My country has eaten its dreams. Now I'm eating mine. Forgive me.
My mother's a lesbian, my father's an atheist, and I've thrown up in every church I've ever been to. Am I the Antichrist? If I am, do I still have to pay rent?
Taylor.
Ada, hi!
Hi.
How you doing?
So great.
Well, you look great. I love that outfit.
Thanks. And you...
Uh-oh. Welcome to Fat Friend Challenge. I'm Taylor. I will be your fat host today. Pop quiz. How do you compliment a fat woman? Option A.
You're so pretty. You'd be beautiful if you lost some weight.
Option B.
You're so funny.
Option C.
You have so much confidence. I could never get away with showing that much leg.
Option D.
Your face is so pretty.
All right, go ahead and shout out your answers. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. You guys are all wrong. It is option E. You don't talk to fat women.
survival fear, as defined in counseling. Not being loved equals death. Not being wanted equals death. Not being accepted equals death. There's a reason I'm working with 5th graders, triggers every day, how to place a comma, basic equations. 10, 11, 12-year-olds have me wondering who I was then. School started. Then came deep bruise, low-grade head trauma. I remember our first family vacation, the car wreck, then it goes dark. I know I was a competitive reader, still played with Barbies, last one picked in gym class. I couldn't relate to my peers. I learned that small-town hospitality comes with prying eyes. All I think about is protecting myself since then. Now, I drive to work every day in a city built for people chasing money. Nothing is free here except dust. I'm too serious. Peel off the trauma and I'm tender underneath. My life is hurtling down a freeway while I try to catch a breather. Gotta take time to breathe.
Wake up. I guess that's my first mistake. For God's sake, I hope that today I get a break. Last night, went to sleep and I felt complete. Had a head full of goals and a plan to defeat these clouds that surround in my skull and pound, flashing, crackling with hot light and sound. And now I open my eyes to the screeching clock. Sun's high, but my heart sinks low like a rock. I always know right away when my day will be shot. A sense of dread eats at me like emotional rot. Breath caught short, oh God, it's always the same. Pressure in my chest, more like a weight than a pain. Try to push it away, but I know it will say. I will tell myself I just gotta get through the day. I stand straight, cis, white, overweight, that's alright. Always got a place to sleep at the end of the night. Got a steady paycheck and all 4 limbs. Unconditional support from my family and friends. The world's so big, doesn't this seem small? Wouldn't you rather feel sad than nothing at all? So don't bother anyone, because you know what they'll say. Think positive thoughts, it's just a bad day. Cut to some hours later, AZ Loop 101. After a long, hard shift of nothing getting done, but the sun is going down and I'm in the home stretch. Relief is almost in sight when my breath starts to catch in my throat. Oh, please no, I was so close. No triggers, no warnings, buckle up, here it goes. Push it down, make it stop, I can make it all right. Then a whisper in my head says it's worse when you fight. So I let go, let loose, let the storm take control. Cold, wet salt pours out of every hole in my face. It's so red, it's so hot, I can't see, I can't breathe, I can't speak, I can only scream. Don't know how, I keep driving through shrieking in haze. Tell myself it's just one of those days, you know I'm straight, cis, white, overweight, that's alright. Always got a place to sleep at the end of the night. Got a steady paycheck and all 4 limbs. Unconditional support from my family and friends. The world's so big, doesn't this seem small? Wouldn't you rather feel sad than nothing at all? So don't bother anyone, because you know what they'll say. Think positive thoughts, it's just a bad day. Deep breath, hands steady, I start to clear. My throat's raw from yelling, I wipe away tears. I can sleep in the driver's seat, I'm feeling so drained. Muscles in my face ache from contortion and strain. Nothing to do now but get on with my night. Looking back, it all seems so much more slight. You know, I'm just an emotional mess, that's the thing. I always get through it, I'm not suffering. What right do I have in this life to complain? They think I'm making it up if I try to explain. Best if I just push it all down and hope next time it happens, no one's around. I'm embarrassed for overreacting this way. Besides, I'm sure I'll feel better someday, because I'm straight, cis, white, overweight, that's alright. Always got a place to sleep at the end of the night. Got a steady paycheck and all 4 limbs. Unconditional support from my family and friends. The world's so big, doesn't this seem small? Wouldn't you rather feel sad than nothing at all? So don't bother anyone, because you know what they'll say. Think positive thoughts, it's just a bad day.
what she said. The boss asked me to ask you if you could dress a little more like you did for your interview. You know, high heels, shorter skirt, tighter clothes. What I said. Okay. What I should have said. Tell the boss to tell me himself. That sounds like sexual harassment because our job description does not specify short skirts.
What he said. You two what? Or are you just trying to get attention from Facebook? What I said. What I should have said. Yeah. Depression, PTSD. Addiction is genetic. You're so passive aggressive. It's all in your head. It's genetic. You don't seem depressed. Stand up for yourself. Period. You don't know what real trauma is. I have to yell for you to hear me. You're fine. You're not depressed. You're defiant. It's a choice. Listen to me. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Period. You only listen when I'm screaming. You only listen when I'm screaming. Pity party. Why are you giving me that blank stare? Child of an addict. It's seasonal. You're not working hard enough. Addiction is a disease. Get it together. You're fine. Aggressive. You're so upbeat and happy. Blank stare. Be a role model. So many people love you. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. Selfish. You have so much to be grateful for. Defiant. You speak in platitudes. Do you want me to yell at you? Use your words. Liar. What is your name? Predisposed to addiction. Count your blessings. Shouting is the only thing you understand. Keep counting. Attitude. Blank stare. Be assertive. Distrustful of men. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Excuses. Remember who you are. Say what you mean. Remember where you come from. You're not saying anything. Could be an addict. You think you're too good for us. A disease. Period. So emotional. Stop playing dumb. Can't even have a real conversation. Just walk away. In your head. Ungrateful. Stop lying. You're not listening. You don't listen unless I'm yelling. Put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. Lazy. Why Ada? Aggressive, defiant attitude. Ada. What's wrong? Are you even listening? Self-discipline. What is your problem? Aggressive, defiant attitude. Nothing. Ada, Amanda. Depression. PTSD. Addiction is genetic. You're so passive-aggressive. It's all in your head. It's genetic. You don't seem depressed. Stand up for yourself. Period. You don't know what real trauma is. I have to yell for you to hear me. You're fine. You're not depressed. You're defiant. It's a choice. Listen to me. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Period. You only listen when I'm screaming. You only listen when I'm screaming. Pity party. Why are you giving me that blank stare? Child of an addict. It's seasonal. You're not working hard enough. Addiction is a disease. Get it together. You're fine. Aggressive. You're so upbeat and happy. Blank stare. Be a role model. So many people love you. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. Selfish. You have so much to be grateful for. Defiant. You speak in platitudes. Do you want me to yell at you? Use your words. Liar. What is your name? Predisposed to addiction. Count your blessings. Shouting is the only thing you understand. Keep counting. Attitude. Blank stare. Be assertive. Distrustful of men. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Excuses. Remember who you are. Say what you mean. Remember where you come from. You're not saying anything. Could be an addict. You think you're too good for us. A disease. Period. So emotional. Stop playing dumb. Don't even have real conversations. Just walk away. In your head. Ungrateful. Stop lying. You're not listening. You don't listen unless I'm yelling. Put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. Lazy. Why Ada? Aggressive, defiant attitude. Ada. Aggressive, defiant attitude. Ada. Nothing is wrong. Get it together. What's wrong? Are you even listening? Self-discipline. What is your problem? Aggressive, defiant attitude. Nothing. Ada, a man thinking about learning to swim, but I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. Swimming is easy.
I've just never done it before.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Check it out.
Wow. Yeah. That's cool. See? You can do it. It's my first time.
It's easy. All you have to do is leave your anxiety on land, jump in, and leave it behind.
I don't think I can separate it like that.
Yes, you can.
I could use some support right now, not just coaching.
Coaching is support. I am supporting you.
Okay, well, I could use something a little more positive then.
Think positive. Woo! Water is great. You can do it.
Shh, for a second.
Shark attack!
Whoa! What the hell was that for?
Relax. It's a joke. I'm trying to lighten the mood so you wouldn't be so sensitive.
How does making fun of me help me feel more confident?
Well, you just have to try it, you pussy.
Excuse me?
Is that your vagina talking, or are you just a pussy? Get it?
Maybe I should go try it by myself.
Nope, that's a safety issue. You could drown.
Why did you tell me that?
Now you know the worst case scenario, so at least if it goes badly, you can say to yourself, at least I didn't drown slowly all alone in the cold darkness.
That
helps.
Doesn't help me.
Just do it. Come on. Come on. Just do it.
Let me go. I want a teammate, not a motivational speaker.
Look, I'm supporting you. If this isn't what you wanted, then why are you complaining in the first place?
You keep saying that like I'm gonna have a different response to all of your answers.
Look, I get it. I know exactly what you're going through. For a long time, I didn't want to try tuna salad. I thought it was gross. All my friends were trying to get me to try it, and it's not dolphin safe, and I was worried, and then one day I just said, fuck it. And I tried the tuna salad, and guess what? I loved it!
Tuna salad.
Yeah, so I know exactly what you're going through, completely understand, and I know the best, most efficient way to handle it!
I can't even with you right now!
Come on. You're a kitty kitty. I'll hold your little paw!
I'm not a baby, you asshole!
Here, I'll carry you.
I don't need you to carry me, I need you to support me. I understand that you're going off your own experience, but I am a different person. What works for me doesn't work for you, and I just need you to stand by and help me figure this out while I get along with it, okay?
So you're not gonna do it? Pussy! Ow!
Gym membership finally. I mean, I had one for a while, but with work and the move and school, it was just the last thing on my mind. I was just paying for it for no reason because obviously I wasn't going. So I canceled it. But now that I'm getting into more of a routine at work and school and I'm settled in the new place, I figured, what the hell? I found this really cool place. It's kind of expensive, but it's because they have literally everything you could ever put in a gym. And touring with the membership guide was all kind of exciting. I started planning what protein shakes I could make at home, and I decided I was gonna take a picture of myself every day and post it online so people could see me lose weight. I was gonna be a brand new me. Then on my first day of working out, I decided to hop on an elliptical, which was a bold choice, I know. Look at me. You can imagine how much this body would move with every step. So I try to take it slow, but even through my headphones, I can hear the machine creak because I am a plus-size woman riding a standing-up bicycle. And I'm walking, of course, while everyone around me is fucking running. I love to run. I used to run, but right now I'm just doing what I can do, because that's what you do when you go work out, right? Looking around, everyone here is in fucking incredible shape because it's a fancy gym for people who want to show off their bodies and compare gun sizes with other like-minded people. I start to second guess my excitement when a guy a couple rows away, an elliptical just like mine, he's probably in his 50s, but obviously good shape. He uses his index finger to gesture me over. God forbid he interrupt his own workout. I know what it sounds like he's gonna say some god-awful thing about how I don't belong and my machine is making ungodly noises because I am too fat for it. But what he says instead is that he's proud of me, that he really saw me struggling today, and if I just keep working at it, I'll be like him and all the other beautiful people that belong in this gym in no time. After our little chat, I work out for as long as I can, and then all I have the rest of the day is water. I think that guy would have been proud of me. I get it. I get he was trying to do something positive, but to me it felt like the same old bullshit. Yeah, the words might be nicer, but he was still going out of his way to tell me that I didn't belong and that I needed to change. I mean, would he have said it if I were just, 20 pounds overweight rather than whatever the fuck I am? Would he have said it if I were a man? I don't get why people feel the need to constantly remind me that I'm different, as if I'm not reminded 1,000 times a day already. Every time I choose this chair to sit in, I have to choose wisely because certain armrests don't fit my current body shape the way I wish they did. Every time I board a plane, I can see everyone's eyes looking at my body shape, hoping that I'm not going to sit near them because I will clearly take up much more space than I am worth. Every time I talk to my family on the phone, they ask me how my weight is and what I'm doing to work on it and what fad or diet they think I should try because I'm not normal or healthy, even though my doctor says I am and my vitals look great for being, this fat piece of shit I apparently am. I know I could come up with other colorful examples about how my weight affects my relationship with everyone in our community, but that's not the point. If you're taking the time out of both of our days to tell me that me changing is a good thing, all you're doing is telling me that I'm still not good enough. I know I'm different. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be.
What she said. Oh my God! You look like a hippie country bumpkin. If we're gonna be seen as roomies, you need a makeover. What I said. This is my favorite t-shirt. What I should have said. At least I do my own laundry, you debutante bitch.
What he said. Imagine I'm wearing shorts, okay? What I said. What I should have said. Sir, I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but I can clearly see your balls and it's making me very uncomfortable. Okay, so guys, Ada and I were talking before the show, and we just really don't know what the perfect woman looks like. And I know for me personally, I strive to try to be that woman, but I just can't figure it out. So I want your guys' help. so that we can draw the perfect woman. We both are gonna have our own pad, and you guys are gonna shout out examples or tell us traits that you think, and we're gonna try to draw.
You look like you ladies know, you gentlemen know what the perfect woman is, and I suggested to Taylor that we could settle this once and for all, so now she wouldn't have to think about it every day. So let's just see if we can answer, and we're gonna make it a competition because it's always better when it's a competition.
Right. So I'll have 2 drawings going on at once, and then you guys get to hunt.
Who's better? So let's have it. Shout it out. What makes a perfect woman?
Like physical traits.
Or other traits.
I mean, you can say
Small
other
feet.
traits. What did you say? Tall feet. That's what I heard.
Small feet?
Oh, small
Small,
feet.
yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right.
What else?
What else, guys? Nothing.
That's it?
This
Small
is the
feet,
audience
perfect.
participation part of the show.
Perfect woman, done. I got it.
Long hair.
Ooh, is it curly, straight, wavy, or something else? Nappy,
Wavy.
kink.
Perfect. What are her other features look like on her face?
Perfect skin.
What is it?
Perfect skin.
Does perfect skin have freckles or anything?
Probably not.
No? Is it fair? Fair?
And what do her lips look like?
Hearts.
Ooh, hearts and is that what I heard? Hearts.
Best lips yet. Does she have anything other than lips on her face if she's perfect? I mean, I've heard that's the most important part.
Big eyes.
Big eyes.
Big eyes.
Yeah.
Long lashes.
Long lashes. Some brows.
Sure.
Are they waxed? Are they fluffy? I mean, anything is fluffy when you fluff it.
Is that something people do though?
I don't know.
And manicured. I'm not sure whatever that looks like. Small nose.
Okay.
What about her chin?
A dimple.
Oh.
I'm gonna make this. Okay. What about the rest of her torso? Do you have one? They didn't.
I don't have a torso.
A long torso.
A long torso?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. What about her arms? Proportionate.
No.
Well,
They hold up the manicure nicely. Does she have what about her boobs? Let's just get it out there. What do her boobs look like? She's a perfect woman.
Perky.
Perky? Are they
Yeah.
are they big? Are they small? Are they somewhere in the middle?
Small.
She has small boobs?
Yeah,
Small
she
yet perky.
I'm reading the wrong book.
Well, now she can only have small boobs as long as she has a big booty. But if she doesn't have a big booty, she better have big boobs. So
One
your
or the
choice.
other.
Yeah.
Okay. Legs.
You should see.
Yeah, legs.
Okay.
I need to have a gap.
The thigh gap.
Thigh gap. Tones.
Tone.
So like not too thin but not too big. Whatever. Yeah.
What does she wear, this perfect woman? What does the perfect woman wear?
What does she wear?
Whatever she wants.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I think I'm there.
Nothing. Great.
I think I have the perfect woman.
Likewise.
Wait. Okay.
I'm gonna call mine perfection.
I'm gonna call mine Pam. The perfect woman. Okay, so
All right.
this is the voting portion. Which picture got closer to the perfect woman? Oh, great, everybody. Her hands are romantic. You know what?
I like yours.
Those are nice heart shaped.
Thank you. Thank you. Mine are heart shaped. Ooh, I like this too.
Pam.
The booty on the side.
6-pack. Oh, you do kneecaps. Smart.
Kind of.
Who needs
I was
kneecaps?
just messing with it. Well,
What did we learn here, Taylor?
you know, I think really, ultimately, nobody wins.
There is no perfect woman. Nobody wins.
Well, I missed! Oh, thank you. Filling this out. Sex. Email. These, you will fill that part out, yes? Okay, great, thank you. Doctor, I came in today because I've been getting these really bad headaches and I'm having a really hard time getting out of bed in the morning. Get right to it, don't you?
I'd say it's due to your current weight.
Doctor, I'm worried because I've been bleeding through a tampon every hour for the last month.
Okay. It's gonna be a pinch. It's your weight.
Okay. Doctor, I fell off of my roof onto a pile of jagged cinder blocks and I can't walk.
I diagnosed you with obesity.
Oh, dear me! I've been trapped to the top of this tower with no clear way down, which fucking blows, honestly. Let's see. Maybe I can climb down here with a ladder of some sort. Well, I can probably tie some things together. Either way, this is gonna take forever.
Did someone call for a hero?
What? Hi, no, thanks though.
But, milady, thou art in peril.
Yeah, I suppose it's definitely not ideal.
Thou art stuck.
Yes, yeah, I am, you know, I think I can figure it out.
I shall rescue thee.
No, I got it. It's just a frustrating situation.
Ah, then I shall ease thy frustrations.
No, really, I got it. Thank you, bye.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Dude, calm down.
But, milady, thou art stuck.
So?
I will rescue thee.
Okay, well, what happens when you get up here?
I get thee down.
How?
A rescue.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I don't need any help.
But milady, thou, life from yon tower high art stuck.
What?
Methinks the lady doth not understand my formal tongue. I will amend. Tower high, girl scared, me vix.
I'm not stupid, you're just talking like a douchebag.
Hey, ouch.
Sorry,
That was rude.
I know you're trying to help and I appreciate.
Maybe I just won't help.
Oh, okay. That's fine actually. I think I can climb down right here.
It's okay, I will help.
Oh, no, I'm already coming down.
Stay where you are, I'm coming.
Look, thanks for coming, but I don't even know you.
My name is Steve. My favorite color is blue. I'm a business major.
Okay, well those are just facts about you, so that doesn't really help.
Stay where you are, I'm coming.
Whoa! You're shaking the tower!
I'll meet you halfway.
Stop moving! You're making it worse,
You fell because you didn't listen to me.
I'm fine! I'm fine!
You should have listened to me.
Just because I have a problem doesn't mean I need you to solve it. And just because you know how to do something doesn't mean I don't. You're telling me you care more about your own pride than doing what's right, or you think I'm a liar. Either way, if I don't ask for help, leave me alone!
Well, actually, you were stuck, and I was just trying to get you down, and you wouldn't have what? I've never really fit in. Consider this. It's from Radiance again. A woman has but 8 roles open to her. Ingenue, mother, witch, detective, nun, whore, queen, and corpse. An uncannily familiar peek into an imagined future. On a similar note, Glamour recently published a segment called How to Write Compelling Female Characters for Television. It included divorcee, shrew, survivor, and drunk. It's sandwiched between an article about how Anne Hathaway is seeking personal peace by tearing down her walls. Yeah, me too, Anne. And we can't forget about our feminist men. Thank you, Glamour, for your commitment to authentic, accessible, and relevant content. However, there doesn't seem to be a place in your narrative for cat-loving, queer, bookish, homebody who likes to garden. I'm a survivor, but who isn't, honestly? Speaking of style, mine is a sliding scale of functional, DIY, normcore, and nature enthusiast. I don't like makeup. I'm hypersensitive, so texture is important. I like group sex, although I don't know if that's a characteristic of style. A friend advised me to stay away from threesomes at all costs. She warned of predatory women, cautioned against inviting jealousy, and assured me that it never ends well. She asked if I'm Mormon. No. What if one of you falls in love with the other woman? Good question. In 10 years, my partner has taught me that true love is built on a foundation of choices, that there's no detail too small to attend to. I feel pretty safe in the home that our love has built. Sex, for me, is like a garden. The seeds you tend will grow, and one can never have too many beautiful flowers, especially edible ones. Hey Taylor,
Yes.
after the show, I'm thinking I'd like to go out and meet my next ex-wife.
Wait, you've been married before?
No, it's a joke. I'm looking for a vaguely female identifying playmate to join my partner and I in an intimate relationship, but that just doesn't sound as catchy.
Yeah, it doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
No.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
Omnivorous is a must.
I thought you were a vegetarian.
No, I eat pork, fish, penis, and vagina. They do.
Yeah.
Also career focused, but likes to have fun, artistic, nature enthusiast, good communicator, independent, not clingy, must love cats, and is gluten-free asking too much? Had to try. So I could go on and on. One physically, C++ is a plus.
Okay.
I like a little something.
So,
So I obviously don't have any of my own to grab.
more importantly, what are you going to wear?
This, I actually really like this lab coat. I think that in the Arizona summer it's very practical. And they're my Rihanna socks.
So you want to go out and you want me to be your wing woman in this? I'm really sorry, no, we're not going to do that. How about we go through some options? We'll go through your closet and figure out what would look good on you, and then I'll just help you look your best, okay?
My best. Alright, this isn't it.
Figure it out, okay? So
Okay.
what do you?
How about this? I don't look super gay, so I feel like I have to put it out there every chance I get. So I have these like rad rainbow suspenders that I don't get to wear enough. And then the boots, they got like the chunky heel, but I can walk in them, which is important.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it?
So I asked you to go to your closet. This is the first option you're bringing me.
I like the high-waisted shorts, obviously.
Great. This would be my millionth maybe option. But I think it's interesting that you chose the whole DIY. I like to find my clothes at the store.
I got that. What about this? Okay, we'll go a little bit fancy and check this out. Check this out. This bow tie, it just dresses everything up a little.
You got it with you because you were convinced that I would like the bow tie.
Yeah, I thought it was a surefire thing.
That would be the winning ticket. You got it. Okay.
Really?
No, you think I'm being serious. Oh, that's even worse.
That's my Rihanna socks.
They're
winners.
It's not getting better, Ada. Where you look like you belong in a Britney Spears
Oh, I love Britney
music
Spears.
video, like in the 90s. We're not
The
bringing
90s
this
were
back.
great.
No, we're not. Let's try it. And I like.
I didn't have a top that I felt matched it well, so I went for the.
Just a bralette. It's fine.
Okay, this is a more normal person dress.
So you have been married a couple times and live on a cruise line, don't you?
I hate cruises.
Well, this outfit shows me you only enjoy cruises. That is all you do.
I really thought the built-in necklace was a winner.
Built-in necklace.
So I don't even have to accessorize. It's got the accessory built in. Isn't that genius?
That makes sense for something you'd pick out, actually. It does make sense.
Well, let's function.
You gotta go. Move on.
Feel these. You gotta feel these. Touch them. Touch them.
I'm sure I'll start crying.
They're so soft.
Are
they nice?
Why is the only thing that isn't covered your shoulders? You're covered from head to toes.
My toes are showing.
Oh, great. And you chose to cover up your hands.
It's just so
With
soft.
Jenny's gloves.
Now everything that I touch will just feel soft.
That's not how
Because
gloves work. Okay. We're not, no, you aren't them either. Let's try again. Let's try again.
gloves with this. Oh, this one for sure. I thought we could go dancing. I always wanted to try.
How much of my murder do you have planned?
Not yours.
So there's some murder happening tonight in this outfit. Yes, I can see that. Let's maybe not scare off all the women in the bar.
Fair. Okay. Well, to be little friendlier and check it out. It's
I
stretchy.
don't know why you keep bringing.
Stretchy.
Let me make a
I can move
decision.
all over this bad boy. You
What
want to touch it?
clown hell did you pull this out of?
My closet.
And you're wearing heels with this because this is the opportunity to dress up.
No, they're jellies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She just keeps it whimsical.
Wait. Yeah. We're getting closer. This is normal. You look like you bought this at a store.
I did buy it. My mom actually picked that out.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel better about you. I'm sorry. But I do like this. I think this is probably the only saving grace in your closet.
Okay. So we're ready to go.
Hair though.
Decided. We can move on with the show because we figured out what I'm going to wear after.
Okay, we gotta move on to hair now. How long did this braid take you?
5 minutes.
We're gonna shoot for longer.
Why?
So when I said longer, you just put your hair down.
I mean, I fluffed it. The fluffing.
How does your hair look in a different?
A bun. I think a bun is the ticket.
This
You
is
like
gonna
buns.
sound mean. I do like buns, but it kind of, because of the pink, it makes it look like there's just a cup on your head. A little pink cup.
I brought my own shot glass.
We're getting closer.
So
Don't love the pose.
there's nothing straight about me, so why would you straighten my hair?
Curl it then. I love it. That actually looks so
That's what it looked like before you did anything to it.
Your vision is
Except
that
now it's just crunchy now.
Okay, it is a little crunchy. Let's go to makeup. So, yeah, you've probably never worn it before, so
That's not true.
okay, well, start with the foundation. Now we gotta go maybe eyeshadow next?
Got it.
Mimi.
It matches
From
my
the Drew
dress.
Carey show. Just blue eyeshadow across your lids. Let's at
It's
least
bold,
try.
it's bright.
Well, add another color.
Check this.
What?
The accent color from the dress.
I said add another color. You thought just one more color.
No, there's a couple of pinks there, I think.
It isn't. We're gonna.
All right.
Okay, we're getting closer. Yes, let's add a couple more colors in there. You know what? Let's just see what other options we've got. Okay, what about some?
That's not my eye.
Okay, we're just gonna go through some options for eyeliner. Okay, because
There's more than one option for eyeliner.
yes, problematic. Okay, under your eye is an option. You can do a little bit on top and a little bit on
What if
bottom.
I start happy crying?
You're gonna do that here. Let's just
Maybe.
Okay, I don't think you need to be worried. We'll get
It is my
waterproof.
luteal phase after all.
Okay, so there's the top, just the top liner is an option.
Kinda nice.
Cat eye is really cute.
I like cats.
I know you like cats. I thought that would trigger something good for you. So yeah, so maybe something like this. That's nice and dramatic and kind of fun going out on the town. Then definitely some lashes,
I have lashes.
fake lashes.
Ooh.
No, it just helps accent like pop your eyes.
Pop.
That's definitely too much though. We don't want that much. Yeah, I can't even.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's the one.
How did you sneak this in here? We're not gonna go with that. Okay. So maybe some blush, but not too much blush.
Got it.
Ava, that's too much blush.
It's whimsical.
I don't know why you like clowns so much. When you want a like basic face, you're like, oh, natural makeup clown. That's normal. Contouring though is a big thing right now. You know, like highlighting,
What touring?
cutting your like highlight your cheekbones so it's
Highlight my cheekbones?
yeah. Your face, like I don't really. nobody knows what contouring really means, but it's like making your face look more angular and like you know? Yeah, exactly. So we'll contour it.
I'm contoured.
Okay. And then what lip color? I was thinking maybe something a little bit more neutral.
That's nice. Asian X. Like, go
Okay.
go bold or go home, right?
Well, I love that was your first instinct.
I
But
like
that makes me feel like
melancholy.
it's wrong. So let's go with something a little bit neuter or maybe like a nice pink. So just a little bit more basic and helps bring out your face. And okay, Ada, you're right. This isn't working.
I feel kind of like a clown in a woman's suit when we go through my closet together.
Yeah, well, kind of look like one. Sorry, I'm sorry. So,
Wow. Good to know what you really think about me, I suppose. But, I mean, can we still be friends? Will you still go out with me even if this is what I'm gonna wear? I mean, I'll put tennis shoes on, obviously.
yeah, okay, we can go out. You can wear whatever you want. You just have to accept that I'm still going to judge you a little for what you choose.
As long as I've got the lab coat, I'm good, dude.
Okay.
You wanna hug it out?
No, don't touch me.
I keep a quote by Emily Dickinson close at hand. Beauty is not caused, it is. It's a state of being. You can't do beauty, you are. Seeing myself through your eyes, I see a mess, falling apart at the seams under a thick, crusty hairspray sheen. Flattened waves, hot curls. My lids ache, fattened with layers over priming cream, over the weight of false lashes. Not enough skin. Too much. Then contours. A body isn't made out of highlighted missing space. You have called me interesting. Expressed that you wish you were more so. Insinuated that I'm an anomaly of well-decorated failures. Like, wouldn't you be more beautiful draped in this rich tapestry of scar tissue and experience? I've got a good reason to get away with going natural. No makeup, plain as day. A freak. I've ridden Deck down and bound her frothing mouth. I came to alive. So no, I don't have time for all that fake shine. I'm too full spectrum to play the roles you write me into. Survival skill. Seeing me, how you do, how media, how women in the attic do, and still breathe deep to keep my cool. What does this outfit say about me? Child, clown, Amish prom date, divorcee, too DIY for sexy, too pastel for punk, frumpy or slut, vain as fuck and punch drunk. Yuck. Looking in the mirror, a negotiation. Do I like what I see? The list of reasons is endless. Anticipatory anxiety is our culture's epidemic. I wear it heavy on my jaw, grinding, clenching. What if? Then it comes full circle. You are ashamed. I see myself clothed and painted in it now. Shame is the tallest wall. It goes up in a moment, takes generations to tear down.
for some sexy time? Let me just turn down the lights a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Is that as low as they'll go? Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. You know what would be really sexy? If I just like kept on all my clothes, huh? Yeah, that'd be a big turn on. Oh, I have to take off my bottoms. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll take those off. But what if I'll just leave my top on. Oh, you want that off too? How about I just take the bra off underneath? Yeah, that will be really sexy. You can just feel me up underneath it. Yeah. I'm just fishing around for those. How about we start with some mouth action, hey? Let me just get down. Okay, no, that's a little hard on the knees. No, we're not gonna do that. How about I sit on the edge of the bed and you dangle it over me like a fishing pole with bait on it, and I'm like a hungry little fish. Oh, you don't want to, yeah, that was right, you're right, that's silly. We don't have to do that. Oh, you want to go over to the chair? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. How about we go over to the bed and start the sex time. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna sit down first. Yeah. Why don't you just scoot over a little bit, you know? Like, nothing turns me on more than missionary. Yeah. Yeah, so just scoot on over a little more. Just sit down here. And let me grab the sheets. Put it on me like, you know, like a sexy little ghost. And, oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. That was so good. Thank you so much. Oh, about you and me? Yeah, I won't tell anyone.
Thanks for buying lunch, Quasi. I owe you one.
You don't owe me anything. I like to do nice things for you.
Oh, yeah. You're so nice.
I am nice. It's the best thing about me.
There are lots of nice things about you.
You really think so?
Sure.
Well, there are a lot of good things about you, too. You're so smart and funny, and your eyes have so much depth. You understand me better than anyone. Anyone would be lucky to have you. You're perfect. Oh, are you okay? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. You know, I was just joking. Oh, you're joking. I can help that. Are you?
You basically saved my life. Wow.
I mean, I would do anything for you.
Well, dessert's definitely on me.
That's it?
What's it?
I just saved your life.
Yeah. You're a great friend.
But I'm like always here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what friends are for.
Are you kidding me? Would a friend do whatever they could to make you happy? Would a friend jump into harm to save you from it?
Yeah.
No. Now, like me, I do everything for you. I buy you food. I save you from choking.
I bought lunch yesterday. That's what friends do.
Yeah, but it's like we're dating, but like nothing is happening. You're sending me all of these mixed signals.
What mixed signals? Being nice?
Yes! You're so nice and you dress up every time I see you.
I like to look good. It has nothing to do with you.
Of course not. You never think about me, do you? Because I'm so ugly.
I don't think you're ugly. I just don't want to fuck you.
Sure, because even though I do everything for you, you'd rather go fuck some hot jerk.
What? What are you even talking about? I've been single for like a year, by choice.
Well, why don't we hook up? I obviously care about you. I do things for you all the time.
Because we're friends.
But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to pay me back. I saved your life.
I thought you said you didn't owe me, and I didn't owe you anything, and it was just, I don't understand. It's like every nice thing that you do becomes a bill that I have to pay. I don't even know that I'm racking up debt. Are you sure you're a good friend? Because a good friend wouldn't expect anything in return for doing good. At all. I don't want to date you, but I like you. I like spending time with you. You have a good sense of humor. We have similar interests. You like to get lunch, but it just, if sleeping with me is more important than spending time with me, it doesn't mean you're not really my friend at all.
Maybe this will change your mind.
What? No. I don't care if you like me. That's a lie. It's also not. I made a list of personal pros and cons. Pro, I'm complex. Con, I'm complex. I'm basically Kanye West.
What she said. Oh my God, hey, it's so good to see you. Oh, is this your new girlfriend? What I said, oh my God, hey, I've learned so much about you. What I should have said, excuse me, get your high school fling ass hands off the motherfucker's chest. I don't care if it makes me sound jealous.
What they said. You're not gay. You're with a man. What I said. And I love him very much. What I should have said. It's a spectrum. I prefer queer, and the only thing I'm not into are assholes. This is Taylor. Taylor is the manager at her store. She is confident, composed, knowledgeable. Taylor is a boss bitch. Let's see her in action.
Those reports were supposed to be submitted yesterday. What happened?
Assertive, no nonsense demeanor. How admirable. Let's hear the same thing as her employee heard it.
Hey, dumbass, you're making me look bad. If you can't even turn in your reports on time, I bet you can't even maintain an erection.
Did you notice the difference? Taylor believed she was doing what any manager would do. Taylor felt like a boss bitch. In reality, Taylor was a bitch boss. Now, Taylor and the other boss bitches holding it down in the workforce can communicate more effectively with the help of the Bitch Boss translation app. Let's replay that same situation.
Oh my God, hey! You've been working so hard. It's been so busy. I was just wondering if there's something that happened with those reports. You know, I don't know if there's like a technical thing, maybe. Well, just turn them in as soon as you can. That would be so great. Thanks.
That was much more palatable. Will those reports ever be turned in? Probably as soon as Taylor does them herself. But now she has the respect of her subordinate. Well, not respect, but you know. And the app isn't just for employees. Let's watch a situation with Taylor's manager.
I heard there was a new job opening, and you know, I've been here for a while, and I think that I would be a really good fit.
Whoa. Slow down there, Xena Warrior Princess. Let's tune in to what her boss heard.
Give me it now! I demand a reward, and I'm gonna keep yelling at you like your wife does. Give it to me or I'll sue you because you're sexist.
Sound familiar? Let's put it through the app.
Oh my God, I love working here so much, and you are just such an awesome leader. I feel so lucky to work for you. I was just wondering if there was a position that opened up that you thought that maybe I'd be really good for, if you could help me maybe get a promotion. I just really want to make sure I'm making as big of an impact as possible. Thanks so much.
There we go. Now her employer doesn't feel uncomfortable, which is the most important thing. It's not like Taylor was gonna get that promotion anyway. Either way, the Bitch Boss translation app is, it can turn even the slightest of interactions.
Great job today, guys.
From bitchy and mean.
My standards are still much higher. Plus, I'm a jealous tease.
Too peachy keen.
You guys are so great. I feel so lucky to be your boss.
The Bitch Boss translation app, because it's easier to change yourself than everyone else. There is no single story. We all have them, and many sound the same. Me too, I have. Dear maintenance man,
I'm a
sucker for flattery. Young, vain, a little naive, with a thin armor of streetwise vocabulary. An easy mark. I was begging to be manipulated. The super gave you keys to my apartment so you could fix the toilet, the window, and the heat. You'd be a great model. I invited you in another time for tea. It's great side money. Your boyfriend would love the pictures. I'm a photographer. I'll do them for free. I stripped for the camera. Burlesque is so on trend right now. You're so hot. There was the incident with baby oil. It was nothing. I said no, closed the bathroom door until my legs stopped shaking. Then we were safe in public, shooting on location. When you dropped me off at that studio apartment, I tried to send you away, but you insisted. You filled my space. You were all lips in my hair, pulling me to the couch, telling me how much I like it like this, how easy it is for you to tell what turns me on. I surrendered to the moment. The whole time, I maintained eye contact with my cat. When you finished, I left and locked the door. Futile gesture.
Dear scrawny, pale college boy, you were a virgin. I thought it was important that you knew that that's the reason I couldn't be with you. You weren't worth my time.
Dear X, It turned me on the way your pussy gushed. Didn't even have to touch you. It turned me on that it was illicit. How each lie honeyed my lips. Smoke and romance, listening to old records in your hammock. You consented under false pretense. I cheated on you with him. Then I cheated on him with you. I wanted to play the game until I got played.
Dear customer, I judged you as soon as you walked in the door. What were you wearing? You couldn't possibly have any money to spend.
Dear everyone, I will make you love me.
Dear first boyfriend, notice me or I will spread lies about you. I wasn't your first choice and I couldn't let you get away with that.
Dear uncle, you never touched me. It was evening. So many people in the house, no one around. I walked in on you with your older daughter sitting in your lap in the half-dark, bouncing up and down. You were talking too low. I watched quietly from behind, said nothing. Disgust, shame, incest, or lies.
Dear long-distance boyfriend, I used you to feel better about myself. I didn't listen. I lied to you so you would prioritize me, lust over me, love only me.
Dear tiny dick, my girlfriend's boyfriend.
How
Dumb of me to think we were buddies. You visited me in the hospital. Then you held me down, broken back and all. I can't remember exactly what happened in that teenage wasteland.
Dear fellow actress, you were my competition. I had to win whatever it took. Dear jealous ex-girlfriend, I recognize that look. You loved him. I claimed my territory. Dear deserter.
Dear deserter, I hated and loved you for the intimacy, for knowing me. Nothing was enough. We had a lot of fun in the mess of it, took refuge in each other. To save face, I lied. I pushed. You disappeared. Brutal abandonment became my obsession.
Dear valedictorian, I laughed at you. I could have chosen to rise up, but popularity over all else.
Dear ball player, midnight greyhound from Detroit to Cleveland. We exchanged minimal eye contact and kept names out of the game. I kept my earbuds in. iPod played Rising Down, album repeating itself in the dark. Hand rubs thigh, nod, smile, undoing zippers, made a mess under your sweatshirt. Walking away at the station, I didn't look back. It felt so good.
Dear lesbian thought, why do I feel the pressure to kiss you for a guy? I'm a sexual open book, overcompensating because of this body.
Dear older man, it was high school graduation. You complimented my gams and discussed their shape at length. It was 2016. I was paying you to heal my body. Either way, it was a case of reading between the lines, the wet ice slit cracking between some sexy temptress, wily tease, and naive.
Dear fat girl, you are too fat to be my friend. There can't be two of us looking like this. Dear best friend, she liked you, you liked her, lying to her and you. I was scared you would forget about me. I couldn't let you abandon me.
Dear I, get over yourself.
Dear lust, drunkenly you held on to me. I pushed away a little late. My thoughts got me in trouble, but my fidelity did not. It felt good to be wanted.
Dear boy, you followed me everywhere. I dressed you in compliments, dresses, quieted your protests, offered bribes for silence. I needed to be on top. I remember the scream and the spankings when babysitter walked in on us, opening the door without knocking. It was wrong. I knew it like I knew what to do. I don't know how I learned.
Dear high school acting coach, I told you that I loved you because I was a senior in high school, and that's what you tell people. You took that as meaning you were special to me, which you were, but not in the way you thought you were. Our age difference meant we shouldn't have each other's numbers. Maybe I led you on because I gave you mine. I trusted you to be my adult. You asked me to come to your house to say goodbye because I was leaving for college and I chose to come over.
I'm
not the rape type. I'm not pretty enough to be raped. I'm too fat to be raped. And I wasn't. You leaned in to kiss me and I didn't stop you. Maybe it was my fault for being nice to you. You kept whispering what you were going to do to me and I just let you. As soon as you were done, you walked me outside. What a gentleman you were, pinning me against my car once again, pushing your body parts against mine, leaving me with just one more taste. I got in my car and I left. I don't know if you actually thought you did anything wrong.
I didn't think I did anything wrong.
I didn't
Did you think
I
you did anything wrong?
There is no single story.